Okay, I'm now on chapter 54. We got some catching up to do. Buckle up. So, Kaladin is basically air traffic control for everybody. And they're flying, and he's like stopping and making people go, and then they're floating, and it's craziness. But they go to where Taln was, where Amaram brought him out. And Dalinar found the room, and he's like, well, those are definitely Shardblade cuts. And he tells Kaladin to go to Thalena to activate the Oath Gate because, what's her name? Queen Fen is now like, all right, I believe you. So Kaladin's like, cool, sounds good. I want to see what it's like to ride a high storm anyway. Then we got a Moash chapter, and Moash is a slave again with the Parshmen, and they basically put him on the front lines again. And he's like, well, this is ironic. Listen, what Moash did, very wrong. But it immediately backfired on him, and he's had a terrible time ever since, which I enjoy. Not bad. So then, also, Shallan gets a letter from the Ghostbloods, and they straight up say, listen, Ishna, not that important to us. You can kill her if you want. We'll cover up the body, don't worry. What? That would terrify me, because I'd be like, what if they told someone else that about me? Oh no. And she mentioned that Kaladin is taking her with him to Thalena. And, well, knowing what she knows now, I don't know if that's such a good idea. But then we get another Blackthorn chapter, and Evie goes to see Dalinar at the war camp, and she brings the boys, but he hates Renarin's name. I was like, oh no, that poor kid. And Adolin, there's a little Adolin is just like, Dad. Adorable. Adorable. I will say, though, you guys know I never do theories or anything else, but there's a theory now in the back of my mind that I hope isn't true, but I got a feeling it is. And I'm going to tell you what it is now, because I know you're wondering. I have a feeling, because they keep mentioning the thrill of specifically Dalinar, when he's like full Blackthorn, and the fact that he's like killed tons of innocent people when he's in the thrill. He killed his own friends and the elites when he was in the thrill. And then he got into a bar fight and almost killed 3 other people. Almost killed his own brother. I have a feeling that Dalinar either directly killed Evie or is responsible for Evie dying while he's like in the midst of a thrill. And if that's the case, that is really sad. I hope I'm wrong, but And then this last chapter, we got Yasna's got her own little group chat going on, which is hilarious. And the fact that one of the people in the group chat is a woman, but it's actually like a fat dude, which is so funny because I didn't realize a messenger was in the Cosmere, but here we are. Fantastic. And Renarin's like talking to himself in the corner, which again, I feel like is significant. But then Amaram shows up, and you guys know how I feel about that. But, listen. Dalinar, since day one, has been my number 1. After the duel, Adolin jumped up to number 2. This scene, where Amaram shows up, and Yasna's like, bring it, bitch! And they start fighting, and then, Yasna, like, Amaram's like, aren't I the best soldier? Like, my mom raised me to be the best soldier. She's like, oh no, I heard she also entertained every soldier that came by. And he called her a godless whore. And she's like, and he called her a godless whore and then was about to summon his Shardblade. And Yasna looks him dead in the eyes and goes, give me a reason. Woo! Listen, Yasna, tied for number 2 with Adolin now. And also tied for number 1 for my heart when it comes to Roshar. Holy shit, what a woman. And it was against Amaram. It is just perfect.